This program is funded by the European Union.
To our audience worldwide, good evening and welcome to GCCI Business Matters, sponsored by the EU. I am Malik M. Jallow. For its importance and weight on the economy and its source of creation of employment, we will look at agriculture today in the context of the roots. With me in the studio are three ladies who will help us understand the objective and the goals of the Roots project, what it is meant to achieve over the period of its lifespan. So I will allow them to introduce themselves. Here, welcome to GCCI Business Matters.
Thank you, Malik, and thank you for receiving us. My name is Malado M. Jallow, Project Support Officer for the Roots Project at the Gambia Chamber of Commerce and Industry.
Thank you, Mr. Malik. My name is Aminata Boja. I am a Roots Youth-Based Matching Grant Beneficiary, year 2022.
Thank you for that. And of course, we am seeing you will make us more wet. Fini ya boy.
Mali naka la awanya Roots Project. Ñu sponsor ci liggéey bi ñu ngi taraay maquette bi mu ngi dox ñu ci gis seen bopp bu baax di ci sant Yàlla.
Thank you for that beautiful introduction. Malado, I will get to you straight as the project support officer at GCCI. Can you please give us a rundown on what the Roots project is all about?
Okay, Malik, thank you very much once again. The Roots project is an agricultural project that started in the Gambia in February 2021, and it has a lifespan duration of 6 years. Okay, currently in April we'll be approaching our midterm review. But at the level of the chamber, the Gambia Chamber of Commerce and Industry, we are the main implementing partner of the 4P matching grant activity, which is under component 2 of the Roots project that deals with access to markets. Okay, under this component is where we have the 4P matching grant activity. The 4P meaning the public-private producer partnership, which is a 4P arrangement that deals with the public, the private, the producer, and the partnership is what brings them together. So, so far so good. Lately in July 2023, the Gambia Chamber of Commerce and Industry launched the 4P matching grant. Thereafter launching the 4P matching grant, then we opened a call for applications under the 4P matching grant from the Roots project intervention regions across the country. That is from the West Coast region, the Lower River region, the North Bank region, the Central River region, North and South, and the Upper River region across the country.
So basically the project is targeting provincial areas.
Starting from the West Coast region,
in the West
Coast region, okay. The Lower River region, the North Bank region, the Central River region, both North and South part, and also the Upper River region.
So what is the project driving at? What is the goal? What is the main objective of this project?
The main objective of this project is to enhance food self-sufficiency and also help smallholder farmers to improve their lives and livelihoods within their life tenure in the Gambia.
So is it part of the project to encourage a little bit of commercial agriculture, or is basically small farm holdings for subsistence purpose? That is, they farm, and if they're able to sell, they use that income to support themselves? Or is it there's an option for commercialization?
Yes, there is an option for commercialization. We intend to go beyond subsistence, and that is why we are giving out all these matching grants to support our fellow farmers to better upgrade.
So if so far, how many applicants have you received since the launching, and how many have been approved? And because you said it's launched in February 2021.
No, the Roots project.
The Roots project
started
yes.
its activities.
Yes, but the implementation of GCCI starts
4P matching grant.
4P matching, that is in 2023, right?
Yeah, the 4P matching grant activity was launched by the Gambia Chamber of Commerce and Industry lately July 2023.
So far, how many applicants do you have for the 4P matching grant? How many are being vetted and approved, and what is the progress they have made so far?
The progress is indeed enormous. Since after the launching, we opened a call for application, wherein we received more than 150 applications from the Roots project intervention regions across the country. Thereafter, when the date was due for the closing, then the applications were closed. Then the GCCI and the Roots Project contracted a committee that sat against these applications. So upon receiving the 150 applications, the applications were vetted down to 20 applications. Then thereafter, vetting it to the 20 applications, then the GCCI sent those 20 applications to the Roots office, to the Roots Project office. Then the Roots Project office also sat against those applications and indeed did their work as a project to see if all the criteria that accompanied the 4P matching grant is being followed.
And what are those criteria?
Among the criteria were for instance, if an applicant has one time benefited from a project, he or she is not allowed or given the chance to benefit for this 4P matching grant activity. That is one. And also the 4P matching grant activity is focusing on post-harvest losses. That is to say, we are concentrating mainly on machinery and equipments that are related to the farming activity.
I will put a pause there and then I will I will direct the conversation to one of the beneficiaries. I believe that is Aminata Bojan, right? Aminata Bojan on the other end there. So Aminata, how did you get to know about this project?
I was being informed that the Roots is having a matching grant application form uploaded on their Facebook page. So someone asked me to apply. Though I wasn't so much serious about it, but then I decided to apply because the person was insisting that I should apply. I applied first, then the application was not good. Then I tried again. Luckily, I was able to get shortlisted out of 298 applicants from West Coast region. I was among the 5 people shortlisted, those that benefited right now under this root project.
That's actually amazing. It means your application must have been very strong. So were you engaged into some form of agricultural activity before you started the application?
Yes, I was into agro processing.
Okay, you were agro processing.
Yes, I was an agro processor.
How does that work?
We process various products, agricultural products like cereals, nut, vegetables, fruits, etc.
Where is that located? Do you have a physical office where you operate or where you are located that you can, an address?
Yes, I live in Brikama and my business is in Brikama. I am the one who goes to the market,
okay,
buy from them, then process it, then sell it. Yes.
So you sell, okay.
Yes.
How did you defend your application that you actually need these funds to help improve or accelerate your business? What was the main point that you think, strengthen your application from others?
Though I was into the agro processing business, but it was not that strong. So I needed this matching grant to help improve my business.
Okay, and how much did you apply for?
I applied for, because the project was going to give us like $7,500.
Okay.
That was like $375,000. But then with the rate of dollar, instead of $375, it went up to $450,000. Yeah, but during the process, during the application, you have to pay like 10%. Roots is giving 90% of the funds. Then the 10% will be from your own part.
Okay.
You are going to pay the 10% of the matching grant.
Okay. So since then, how long since you benefited from the program? How long since then?
Like it's 2 years already.
2 years.
Yeah, the process started 2022, March, April 2022.
So has it improved your business as you expected in terms of increasing your productive capacity, like the number of output you could produce, and how is it going in terms of selling them after you have added value?
Indeed. Like before, I used to go to market or places to do some of the things, to make some of my products. But now, alhamdulillah, they gave me machines to do all those things. I have my own machines because of Roots project.
So do you do it yourself, or you employ somebody to be with you?
I employ, like, I have 5 employees right now.
5?
Yes.
That's amazing.
3 females, or 6. 3 females and 3 male.
That's impressive. I will pause the conversation there. Let's go. Yeah, our right. Yeah, when ngeen def.
Malik, Mr. Malik.
Ndey naa ngi si jàmm.
Waaw ñu ngi si jàmm.
Waaw léegi ñu ngi doon waxtaan mbiri youth root projects bi.
Waaw.
Aminata joxe na fi naka la apply process bi. Naka la def ba jot si xaalis bi. Ak xaalis bi naka la nekk di ko jàppale si business am bi. Di wax na fi ba wax ne fu mu toll nii daf daan dem si marché bi di yóbbu bagage mi pour ñu process ko. Léegi daf koy defal boppam ba léegi employé na ay nit. Juróom benn suma juumul. Léegi dama bëgg yéen ngeen waxal ñu si olof. Naka la leen project bi jàppale ak si ban fànn ak si yéen naka la ndax mu ngi improve seen business bi wala ak naka ngeen def ba jot si project funds yi.
Waaw ñu ngi sant yàlla rek waaye projet bi moom ñu ngi see gis suñu bopp parce que dañ dee raam di topp suñu kilifa yi ñoom ñoo si nekkoon. ñuy dem ak ñoom tam ñu ñuy wan yoon bi ñuy dem di gis ba man maa ngi si 2 atagum daal léegi su gaa yi jógee suñu appelé man tama appelé suma doom yi ñu won ma dama topp yoon bi léegi nag ñu ngi si sant yàlla bu baax bagage yi matériel yi ñu ngi liggéey client yaa ngi ñëw ñu ngi jël suñ ndomba si ñu ngi contact ak ñam.
Léegi sa xale ñoo la doon jàppale pour fill form.
Waaw fill form bi.
Léegi yow ñaata nga jot a am si fonds si xaalis si from the Roots project ñoom ñaata lañ la mujjee jox. ñaata nga si am.
ñoom ñu ngi jox ay bagages dañuy jox xaalis.
Ok dañ leen di jox ay bagages ak xaalis. jox na leen ay machine.
waaw
léegi machine yu ñu la jox naka la lay dimbale si liggéey bi.
waaw xam nga bu dee ne damay process dinaa seal. dinaa def tii. dinaa def marina bi. yooyu yëpp daf ma dee jàppale si machine bi.
ok léegi fu mu toll nii yow bagage yi nga dee jënd pour process ko. da nga dee dem si da nga am ay farmers ay baykat yoo xamante ne da nga dee jokkoo ak ñoom ñu isil la wala dafa am da ngay dem si marché bi jënd ko nga ñëw nga process ko wala nu mu fa dee demee.
ñun dañ am ay baykat.
dañ am ay baykat
ñoom ñoo ñu dee supply ñu dee process di jaay si market.
so naka jaay bi naka prix bi su fekkente ne dañ ko jënda si baykat yi ngeen process ko léegi foo leen ko dee jaayee dañ ko dee am seen région bi rek wala community bi wala dafa am yenn saa dañuy dee ñëw si kombo bi fii jaay wala si dëkk bi rek.
mën nañ koy jaay si suñu région bi mën nañ di jaay ba kombo fii.
ok
waaw.
fu mu toll nii ñaata nit nga nekk di liggéey
fi mu ne nii ñu ngi liggéey ak 5 people.
5 people. yan product ngeen dee process.
maa ngi si dege bi. maa ngi si cere bi. maa ngi si arawi ñàmbi bi ak kaane soos bi.
so loolu bagage yooyu lañ fi teg.
waaw.
Aminata, are those part of the items that you process here?
Yes, these are part of the products we process from various Roots Youth-Based Matching Grant beneficiaries from different regions. Mine is there and my colleagues too.
Okay, so which product do you focus on here?
Tomato paste, tomato sauce, pepper sauce, seasonings, rice, arrow, nanbur, and so on.
That's fantastic. Now I can go back to Malado. It seems like she's dozing off, but since you are the support officer, I'll always come back to you. So it's interesting to notice these two ladies here have highlighted very key important issues that I believe our audience would not have had knowledge of if it were not for GCCI Business Matters and the in hands with the Roots to bring this program today. But they have mentioned about employment, if you look at it, because she was working alone and now she has 6 people. And then she also mentioned, so I want to know, how do you, as the support officer in the implementation of this program, how do you see the impact of this? Do you think the challenges we face in the agricultural sector in terms of importing a lot of things that we consume, how do you think this is going to help over time? Not immediately, probably over time. Do you think this is going to help improve the agricultural situation and production in this country?
Indeed, it will help a great way because for us at the level of the chamber and also the Roots Project, that's our ultimate aim, and that's why we are working so hard implementing these matching grants, being it the 4P matching grant implemented by the GCCI, being it the youth-based matching grant implemented by the Roots Project, and also other projects that the Roots Project is even doing, aside from the youth-based matching grant, which is helping the smallholder farmers building of the cold storage facilities in villages in the up countries. So these are all strategies that we have laid down, and we think together we can combat the fight and then help the Gambia to attain its food self-sufficiency.
You know, when you start supporting these businesses at the initial stage, and the program is about 6 years,
Yes.
and then the period finds out. Like, is there any way, maybe you are not doing it now, or maybe you're not aware of it now, or you're not sure, but from your experience and your understanding, how do you think these businesses, smallholder business that have, like Aminata here, in case the program finds out after 6 years, how do you check back and see that she is scaling up? Because scaling up is also important. To increase productivity and grow and expand.
Among the 4P matching grant within our activity, whenever we go to visit out those applicants, even of recent when we went to visit the 4P matching grant successful applicants, we made it clear to them that we just don't want them to stop here where we start with them. We want them to go beyond limits, and we want them to go beyond borders. So in a way, we are talking to them, sensitizing them, and also it is also a condition that is attached with the 4P matching grant that we will be embarking on verification visits time upon time with the beneficiaries to gauge on their work and also on the equipments that we have given to them to see how good or bad they are going with it.
Yeah, Lyndon, okay. I mean,
Can
you
I
want to say
add
something?
something? Yeah, I
Yes,
want to
no
add
problem.
something to what she said. Like for us, after benefiting, Roots, they don't leave us still. They are following us because every month we receive an M&E, monitoring and evaluation officer, always coming to check on us, how we are doing and how is the business going, how the process is going. When it comes to Roots, a conversation about Roots, I feel very happy talking about this project.
Okay, I will come back to you. Yeah, ñu doon waxtaan naka la ñoo fexee parce que yenn saa yi nit mun na am project mun na laa jox xaalis nga commencé di liggéey waaye project bi dafa am lifespan 6 years 7 years project bi jeex na du la joxaat xaalis léegi dama bëggoon a xam ndax parce que am na njëriñ wala am na important pour life business boobu noonu mu continuer ndax léegi yéen a ngi bàyyi xel loolu ak naka lan nga nekk di def pour fexe ne business bi project bi du em fu project bi em.
ñu ngi fas yéene rek projet bi ñoom suñuy bàyyee ñëw fas yéene demal suñ bopp di liggéey maquette bi buy dox rek daneen mën a yóbbu suñ bopp si kanam.
léegi trade fair bi est-ce que dem ngeen fa.
waaw dem neen fa.
am ngeen fa loolu leen fa jaay.
waaw am nañ luñ jaay.
noo leen gisee Gambien si parce que ñu bëri dañ dee wax ne Gambien si duñ dee nangoo jënd bagage si Gambien si dañ dee nekk di jënd yoo xamante ne dañ ko import. comme léegi su fekkente ne doomi réew mi ñu ngi business doomi réew mi ñu ngi liggéey ñu ngi defar ay bagage waaye waa doomi réew mi ñu ngi jënd yeneen bagage loolu kon business yi pour ñu mun a dox te survive dafay nekk problème léegi yéen loo leen gis attitude yi Gambien est-ce que Gambien yi commencé nañ di nangu
léegi ñu ngi gis njëriñu réew mi parce que bu njëkk ba seen bët yi xoolutoon waaye léegi ñu ngi gis ñu ngi eew nga xam ne ñoom ñoo war a jëmale suñu réew mi kanam moo gën ñuy jënd beneen produit boo xam ne nii du leen jural wér gi yaram daa
doon julal wér ba pare du isi liggéey parce que fu mu toll nii su fekkee ne ñun bagage
te ñun produits yu ñuy defar da ngay gis na tii bi tubaab bi mu ngi koy liggéey ñun mën nañ koy liggéey dugub bi baby food kooku mën na koo lekk xale mën na koo lekk dañ day defee cuura gerte boobu si wér gi yaram la bokk arawi ñaam bi dañ ko doy defar arawi dugub dañ ko doy defar cere findi naan mburu yooyu yëpp
te yooyu yëpp am na noo leen ko dee defaree ba nga xamante ne du teel a yàqu
dinañ ko mën a defar siif ko ba dina mat at du def dara
at
waaw su ma déggee bi mën naa dem at si siwo bi saa soo génnee mu mel ni léegi kaane bi di seem noonu
araw bi tamit di same thing
araw bi di seem noonu
it can go like 1-2 years
without having any validity problem.
products yëpp ñun dañ ko liggéey pour wér gi yaram.
léegi loolu dañ leen ko jàngal nu ñu koy liggéey wala seen talent bopp la seen skills bopp la wala dañ leen ko jàngal.
dañ ñu ko jàngal.
ñoo leen ko jàngal roots.
waaw.
Okay, Aminata, you want to say something?
Yes, come like it found the talent there. The talent is already there, so we have some adjustments to do.
A lot of people would have this doubt that okay, if you buy this local product, when it comes to the preservation aspect of it, because some would start saying, okay, the labelings are not there, what and what is used, the combinations are not there. How did you know this? How did you develop these skills? Part of of course, part of it is original talent, but is there any learning that you have done in terms of the preservation aspect?
Yes, we do go for trainings like processing trainings, business trainings, and hygiene training. During processing training, they teach you how to be hygienic when doing work. Like during processing, you don't have to wear all this. You have to remove this, even your earrings. You have to remove everything, and you have to wear gloves. But during, like when you are making arrow, the porridge, you have to clean your hands. You have to be clean.
One more thing, how do you see about logistics of your products? Say for instance, right now you are mainly at Birkama, right? So if you want to move your products down here to Serakunda market here, or you want to move it to Farafenni, how do you go about it? Are you facing challenge in that respect?
No, actually, I don't face challenge. I do delivery.
You do delivery?
Yes.
Okay, let's say somebody wants bulk.
If a customer wants bulk from me, I will personally hire a taxi driver, then deliver to the person.
But don't you think it's also sound business to try it if you are having orders, a lot of orders coming from, let's say, Caraba Beach Hotel or Caraba Avenue? Don't you think it's also smart for you to try and have a position in Caraba so that you'll be closer to your customers too?
Yes.
So is that part of something that you are thinking about?
Yes. Those are part of my plan. But for now, the plan I have is I am working on my my processing center. That's why I said when I am talking about this project, Roots, I feel very happy because before I don't have the idea of having my own processing center. But when they came, they have working something in me that I always think of working harder to achieve my dreams.
Yeah, Malado, sorry, you have to doze off there a little bit. Let me talk to the beneficiaries.
No problem.
So I want to know, we are wrapping up, time is not on our side. Just one point, I know there are benefits, but there are also challenges in business that you face. So right now, just give me one point. What is the major challenge that you face in your business?
I need exposure, networking, and I need business trainings too.
So more exposure
yes,
and more networking,
yes,
and also logistics to make sure your products are available at different points.
And I want Roots, actually, I don't know whether they are listening to me, but I want them to take me for a business
study tour.
Study tour.
A study.
Yes, study tour.
Okay, no problem. You're doing good. So yeah, boy, luñ ci jotta wax moy distribution of products yi ñaka lañu fexé pour ñeneen ñi jot ci su nga mëna nekk ci different marché. So time bi nak ala wuñu waye dama bëgg xam fum tonni la ban problème ngay gëna janko wante ci sa business bi.
Marché bi mom niñ ko gëna yaatalé rek mo ñu dé gënal.
Okay.
Waaw parce que jaay bi légui man nga am customer bi xawal leer tuuti te customer yi nu muy gën a bëri rek la de business bi di gën a dox.
Jërëjëf. Malado, sorry, they have taken all the time, but you have really helped us to understand this. I want just to give you one line, one statement, point of statement addressed to the audience about this project and your role as the implementer at GCCI, the implementer, in a summary, and then we see from there.
Once again, GCCI, the Gambia Chamber of Commerce and Industry, is the lead implementing partner of the 4P matching grant activity on the component 2 of the Roots project. As I said earlier, the Roots project is a 6-year project with a $80 million value. So in a nutshell, GCCI, we are on the move on the final stage of the 4P matching grant activity, the first phase. I know hopefully by next month we'll be disbursing the grants to the successful applicants of the first phase for the 4P matching grant activity. But I know thereafter, we hope to go beyond, that is to start the second phase of the 4P matching grant activity. And to that effect, we are urging everyone listening to us that is interested to apply for the 4P matching grant activity to be aware and then listening to the radios and then other forms of communications.
So look out for it.
Exactly.
Time is not always enough, but I believe we have done justice to the minutes that we have. Until we come your way next week, this was GCCI Business Matters and I am Malik M. Jallow.
This program was funded by the European Union.